2, 3 leagues. Yeah. Something we do 2. So, you know, in the end,
Some players get to what's happening to it.
This one.
Yeah.
Afternoon.
And then I just need to double check. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so we will kick off, and as I said, we will prioritize questions from the room to begin with. Those on Zoom, if you do want to ask a question later, please raise the virtual hand function so I can see it down the side, because I won't necessarily be able to see you on the screen. Okay, Kenneth.
First things first, a verdict on the draw, Steve.
Yeah, just exciting. Obviously going to the World Cup, seeing the draw, different format, with smaller groups. Yeah, just can't wait to get started. And like I know it's 2 years away, but the excitement builds straight away.
Was there any group you wanted to avoid? I suppose with this different format, is there a group of death now? I suppose the Georgia and Italy one. Were you looking out for potential groups to avoid?
Yeah, you just probably just like it was good to watch on TV and just see it. But again, you're just excited and see who you've got, and I think it's more excited who you're going to play rather than avoiding things. Obviously, you had an easier group, but I think when it comes to World Cups, they're all brutal games, and yeah, as you know, it's going to be the toughest test of all.
England again at the group stage, obviously. It brings back memories of 2015. You would have been with the Ospreys back then. It was a huge occasion. I remember being there, but hopefully this game, well, that was a straight shootout, really, in essence. Hopefully this one won't be.
Yeah, hopefully it won't be. Yeah, no, but I think, look, it's just exciting. Those big games against England, they're always massive, and being in a World Cup is even bigger. But again, it's like Tonga and Zimbabwe pose different challenges as well. So I think overall, just unbelievably exciting. And obviously the England game, most people will focus on.
It's the draw sort of gives you something obviously to aim at. I mean, are you confident? You've been here short space of time that we can be in a better place come 2027?
Oh, definitely. And I think that's, like I said, after every game, apart from probably the weekend, it's just, there's always something to take from it, and that excitement. And I think the age of the group, they need to experience different things. And throughout the campaign, I do believe there's been growth. And again, it might not all be seen just on the grass and around how the boys are connecting and gaining experience through playing 3 of the top 6 teams in the world will hold us in good stead, but it's making sure we learn and adapt from that, and obviously building through different experiences. Look at the summer tour coming up, and obviously 6 Nations. It's just making sure incrementally we're getting better, and then when we get to the World Cup, we're a much better team than we are now.
I'm sorry, Steve. Wales have peaked traditionally when they've had time together in the past, which is what you'll have at that time.
Yeah, and I think that's always a great place. And again, when you look at it, you get probably not only full 4 days training with the whole group to the start of this autumn. So having sort of a mini pre-season build-up will be huge for us, and getting even more aligned. And again, we would have gone through a lot more experiences by the time we get there, and we'll learn lots, like we learn lots from the autumn. But again, like I said, I think the more this group are together, the quicker and the more accelerated they'll grow.
Just finally, as the second part of that question, obviously there's a request come in for more time before the next 6 Nations. What's the? Well, I can understand what the thinking is, but you obviously believe that needs to happen.
Yeah, I think the more time you spend as a team and as a group, that's always going to help. And I think for us, you're always looking at ways. And again, there's lots of different ways to do that. Like we've started as coaches being out in the regions, just being with the players, spending more time. The more we get connected and the more we can get aligned on everything we do, then the quicker we can accelerate our development. Thank you.
Steve, what do you think you're going to need to do between now and the time you get to Australia? I mean, what are the top 3 things you'd like to see happen?
As in?
Well, I mean, you know, you've got a group here that doesn't have many caps.
Yeah.
They all say you've got to have 40, 50 caps or 30, 50 caps to get there. you stick with this group? Do you look to broaden this group, or what do you think is going to make the difference between the team now and the team then?
I think having experiences, you look, the autumn, there are lots of tough experiences, but there are lots of positive ones as well. And again, like you said, we've got a young group with not as many caps as we would want going to different tournaments, but that's life. That's the cycle we're in at the minute. So for me, it's remaining like really positive with the group because I do believe in this young group and a lot of the experience they already have. But again, it's spending more time, the more we can get aligned, the more we're together, the more we get connected with the regions, the more we can work on the individual aspect of the game. I think most of it is spending time and being connected so we can grow our game as we go.
Anyone else? Would anyone on the Zoom like to ask a question? Deathly silence. If not, we will be ending the live section there. Sure, Will, Dan. Okay. I know. Oh no, sorry, we do have a question. Daniel?
Hey, Steve. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, warm. Oh, yeah, I can now. Aye. Yeah. Look at the screen.
Can I ask, I know there's a new format, and in a way, it's difficult not to qualify for the last 16, at the very least, with the best third place finishers going through. Does that mean, as a coach, you start looking ahead more in the draw than you would have done when it was the sort of 16-team format?
I suppose it has that potential, but for us as a team, we'll be firmly on a group stage. I don't think we're at the stage where we can look probably too far ahead. We've got to go game to game. But yeah, you can see that. But I think as well, I think it does add a little bit more excitement in around sort of the last 16 stage as well, like more the knockout phase, and more people get that bit. So I think it does, for me as a coach, I just think it adds a little bit more excitement. But again, I don't think for us in particular, where we want to get to, I don't think we can take the eye off the ball and start thinking too far ahead. It's about that constant improvement and winning games.
Okay. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, everybody.